Good morning. Before anything else today, take a moment to breathe. Let your heart be still and your thoughts become gentle. You're alive. You're here. And that in itself is already a gift. As the sun rises, so does grace. Heaven has already whispered peace over your day. You may not have all the answers yet, but you are not walking into this morning alone. You are being led, step by step, by a love that sees beyond what you see, and a hand that holds you even when life feels uncertain. The Lord gives strength to His people. The Lord blesses His people with peace. Psalm 29:11. This promise isn't distant, it's present, and it's personal. Peace isn't the absence of trouble. It's the presence of God in the middle of whatever you're facing. Whether you're navigating a quiet kitchen before the house wakes up or sitting in traffic with your thoughts already racing ahead, that peace is available. Not earned, not fought for, given. So, breathe again. Picture this. You're sipping coffee at your table, looking out the window. The day feels heavy before it's even begun. But then, you speak softly. God, walk with me today. That single moment becomes holy. That small whisper is heard in heaven. And from that moment, things begin to shift. Not outside, but within. Remember Joseph? Betrayed, sold, imprisoned, yet never forgotten. Even when his situation looked like failure, heaven still had a plan. He stayed faithful, even when things didn't make sense. And in time, he saw redemption that only God could orchestrate. You don't need to see the full picture. Just trust the brushstrokes. So today, ask for more than solutions. Ask for clarity. Ask for wisdom in your words, grace in your reactions, and peace in your mind. Ask for the ability to pause, to see the people around you not as problems but as purpose. Pray for those who carry silent pain. Your spouse, your coworker, the parent you haven't called in a while. Pray for the child who's growing and searching, for the neighbor going through loss, for the leaders of your community who bear burdens unseen. Declare softly but firmly, I am guided. God is with me. His peace is over my home. My day is covered by His grace. And now, step into this day gently. Let your words be calm. Let your pace be steady. Let your heart remain open. Walk into this day with grace. This morning, let gratitude shape your outlook. Even if everything isn't perfect, even if there are unresolved issues waiting for you today, pause and say thank you. Gratitude isn't ignoring the hard things. It's choosing to see God's hand even in the ordinary. The soft sunlight coming through the window, the sound of a child's voice, the warmth of your coffee mug. These are not small things. These are reminders that heaven is near, even here. Let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love, for I have put my trust in you. Psalm 143:8. This verse is a gentle invitation to start your day grounded in trust, not in fear. It's an acknowledgement that even before you step out the door or turn on your screen, you're already surrounded by unfailing love. Not conditional, not performance-based, just faithful. Imagine this. You're packing your child's lunch, or maybe lacing up your shoes for another work shift. You look at the tasks ahead and feel tired before you've begun. In that moment say, Lord, remind me why this matters. Suddenly the routine turns sacred. It's not just a job. It's not just another Wednesday. It's your mission field. It's the place God meets you, in sweat, in service, in silence. Let's think about Ruth, a woman whose story began with grief and uncertainty. She followed Naomi into the unknown, not because she had a guarantee, but because she had faith. And through simple faithfulness, her life became part of the lineage of redemption. Your faithfulness in the quiet, folding clothes, returning emails, showing up again, is seen. It matters more than you know. So today, ask not just for strength, but for tenderness, for eyes that see people with compassion, for patience when things don't go as planned. Ask for the strength to smile, to forgive, to listen fully, and while you're at it, lift up others. The friend battling anxiety, the elderly neighbor, the child who's different and struggling to fit in. Speak hope into the lives of those who can't see it for themselves right now. Say these words out loud, even if only in a whisper. Today is a blessing. My steps are guided. Grace surrounds me. I am renewed in His presence. Wherever this day takes you, whether into meetings, classrooms, hospital rooms, or just the quiet routine of home, go gently. Carry peace like it's your purpose. Breathe in God's peace and move with intention. As the day unfolds, remember, you are not walking through it empty-handed. You carry with you something eternal. God's presence, God's promise, God's peace. And even if the noise around you grows louder, your soul can remain quiet, anchored in a deeper truth. There is divine peace available to you right now. Peace that holds you steady in uncertainty. Peace that whispers, you are safe, you are seen, you are loved. Because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for His compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. Lamentations 3:22-23. This isn't just a verse, it's a lifeline. You don't have to carry yesterday into today. His compassion didn't run out overnight. It's fresh, it's real, and it's for you. Maybe you're standing at your kitchen counter, scrolling through your phone, trying to gather the mental strength for what's ahead. Or you're sitting in a waiting room, heart anxious. Or maybe you're just tired of being tired. In any of these spaces, God is not distant. He meets you there. You don't need to say the right words. Just invite Him into your moment. Lord, be near. Let's turn our hearts to the story of Esther, a woman placed in a position she didn't ask for, surrounded by risks she never imagined. And yet, she chose courage. Not the absence of fear, but movement in the face of it. You might be facing decisions today that feel weighty. You might be walking into a room where you feel unseen or misunderstood. But like Esther, you were placed here with purpose. You were chosen for such a time as this. So, ask for more than strength. Ask for discernment, for clarity in your decisions, for the wisdom to know when to speak and when to listen. Ask for the kind of courage that looks like quiet obedience. Ask God to cover your loved ones, your children, your parents, your spouse, your friends. Cover the broken, the grieving, the discouraged. And yes, pray for leaders, that even in chaos, they would be guided by integrity and truth. Let these affirmations settle in your spirit. He is with me now. My mind is calm in the chaos. I am chosen with purpose. Heaven is watching over me today. And as this prayer settles into your heart, let it shape how you move. Let it soften your tone, widen your patience, brighten your countenance. You were made for more than survival. You were created to carry peace. Walk forward knowing heaven has already gone ahead of you.